Hello, I'm WBZ TV meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I've got your forecast for the next several days, including, of course, tonight. And here's what we have on the map. Of course, you might have noticed this afternoon, all the high cloudness started showing up, and it started filtering out the sun and blotting it out quite a bit as the next system approaches from the west and southwest. This next system does create a little bit of precipitation, but it doesn't look like it's going to intensify into any kind of a major storm. But there'll be some light stuff moving across here later tonight and into early tomorrow morning. It looks like it's going to be cold enough, of course, to support some snow. So there would be a dusting, maybe up to a ½ inch, possibly as much as an inch in a few isolated locations late tonight and during Monday morning. So it looks like there could be some slippery roads here for the morning commute, getting to work or school, but certainly is not going to result in any kind of big storm, and there aren't any really big storms in sight for the entire week. A couple of mild to warm days are coming. You'll see that when I get to the 7-day forecast. In the meantime, we'll watch that system approach tonight, and most of the snow is really not going to break out till the early morning hours, maybe midnight to 2 a.m. out in western New England as it slowly comes eastward. It's scattered around. It looks like it's not going to be a widespread shield of steady snow. It's sort of off and on light snow through tomorrow morning and maybe midday. Then during the afternoon, it's going to turn milder in southeastern Massachusetts, so it would be in the form of some light rain showers, and a little drizzle would fall in Boston. But where it stays cold enough well north and west of Boston, a little freezing drizzle or freezing mist could happen even during the afternoon hours. After that, we'll look ahead to Tuesday. And as we get into Tuesday, it looks like a lot of cloudiness is going to start to dry up. It'll turn partly sunny. More snow showers will form in the northern mountains, but down here, there's going to be a lot of wind on Tuesday, whereas tomorrow there'll be virtually no wind at all. It's going to be a calm day as some of those snowflakes fall straight down. So low temperatures tonight will be in the 15 to 20 range in most of suburbia, around 20 to 22 in some of the urban centers, and then may actually rise a little bit by dawn, and then rise even more tomorrow, especially later in the day. So we should be around 32 to 34 in Boston tomorrow afternoon, lower 30s to the north, ranging up to 40 to 42 on Cape Cod tomorrow afternoon. The rest of the nation, pretty mild air across most of the country. It could be a lot worse as we get deep into December here. But so far, the real Arctic air is isolated in Canada and has no way of getting down here. But eventually, it's going to do so, and it's really going to plunge into the United States in close to Christmas. But until then, though, this weak system comes across here during tomorrow. It's just a frontal boundary as it moves into this colder air. There's going to be what we call a little overrunning precipitation, and most of it's in the form of snow. Now, let's watch the jet stream here, because we're right at this extreme cold up in here. This pink and purple colors going to stay way up in Canada for now. But once the jet stream starts changing, it's going to start to capture some of this and pull it down. Some of that will come down here, and we will be colder here on Wednesday into Thursday and Friday after we have a mild day on Tuesday. And then watch the jet stream change beyond that. It changes quite a bit, so the cold air that's up here is going to start draining down and plunging into the western part of the nation, into the Rockies and into the Midwest, but along the East Coast, it's going to be on the mild side. How mild is it going to be? Pretty mild around here probably by next weekend. Let's take a look. 34 for you Monday, but 42 in the Cape by late in the day. Again, some light snow flurries or a little mist, no wind. And then we got a gusty wind on Tuesday, but warming up to 48. Can't rule out a brief shower, but most of the time it's going to be dry. And the sun's going to be coming out periodically as well on Tuesday. Then generally a sunny day on Wednesday, bright and blustery, 38. Winter starts on Thursday, late in the morning, the winter solstice, the high of 32, so it will be cold. Winds will be a little brisk, but not really strong. High cloudiness showing up in the afternoon. We get a milky sky on Friday, but no precipitation, and kind of chilly after starting out in the teens. It goes to 35. But that is not a mistake on next Saturday. Right now, we could be well in the 50s. In fact, it may not be far off from 60 degrees. So if that materializes with a lot of wind and some showers around, we're going to say goodbye to a lot of the snow cover that's around southern New England. It's going to completely vanish before we get to Christmas. And then as we get closer to Christmas, the long-range outlook is it's going to be wet and damp and possibly icy. That's not a sure bet forecast just yet, though. You can watch WBZ News tonight. Late tonight, probably around 11:30, or you can also see some news on My TV 38 around 8:30 this evening for the latest news and weather updates. Have a nice Monday.